Yeah. Wake up with coffee and sports. Sunrise glow, listen coast to coast. A flow like you know.
Offensively, who made them? Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Sideline to sideline with plays to show. This network's got the spark.
When you put up 300 yards rushing against someone, that you got your butt whooped.
I feel like I would have liked to see Oregon Ohio State in the semis, not the quarters. So I think some reseeding is probably where I would change. But
they're out of their mind. They're going to do this 3 quarterbacks in a row.
Here's the
crazy. I just can't take it.
Birds keep flying high, fans cheering loud, and one podcast moving through the crowd. Needy boys brawling, no holds barred loud. This wire life never in doubt. Tune into the vibe.
That's my bold prediction for the show. Devin Booker, in the next 3 years, he will be a Houston Rocket.
Because I still think Seth is still at the top of his game. I do. I think he's right there. Who knows? Maybe. Not this year, but one time soon. Why wouldn't we potentially see Seth and Roman?
Tune in the vibe. Morning Reds, good senators. Got me on the mic now, let's spill the tea. Talking courtside dreams from history. Legends on the blacktop now and then. From Will to Steph, we hit it again. Better chimes in, let's go deep. Young bloods rising, can't skip a beat. Puppy prospects with fire in their eyes. Draft night suckers and hoop dream high. Wire to wire, bring the heat. Podcast magic can't be beat. Do better, but roll better. Or who cares? Trendsetters.
Hey, what is poppin', y'all? It is your boy, Guardy3, and welcome to the And One podcast. Now, we got a week before the NBA season starts, so we thought, why not bring you an absolutely star-studded cast? Of course, joining me just like every week, he is the greatest co-host of all time. He is Mo Better. How you doing, Mo?
Hey, I'm doing great, Brett. Hey, welcome, Kyle, joining us, and welcome, chat.
And you know what? Absolutely, and of course, we had to put him in, Coach, ladies and gentlemen. He is one of our favorite guests to have on here, resident Rockets fan, just an absolutely wealth of basketball knowledge. He is Coach Dante. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good. To say I'm a favorite guest is crazy, bro. But like I say, anytime I get to come up on him with my boy Mo and mess with him about the Lakers, I'm fine with that. I already know. And my boy Kyle at the top, right there at the top, right. But Mo, anytime I get to mess with him about them Lakers, I'm good, man. I get to see his facial expressions about them Lakers.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, also joining us, he is the Prince of Production. In fact, you just saw me and him about 45 minutes ago. And here we are again. We're running it back. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the resident Boston Celtics fan, Kyle Edwards. How you doing, Kyle?
Oh, man. What's up? You know, happy to be on here. Let's talk some NBA. Let's go.
So, you know, normally, hey, what's good, David? Your Mavericks beat the Lakers? There we go. That's a good start for you then.
It's a preseason game.
So, you know, I wanted to, normally we start out with our underrated player of the week. I'm going to take this in a little different direction, though, because I want to take a minute to give a quick shout out. Because yesterday, our guys on the Wire to Wire podcast just celebrated their 5-year anniversary of their show. So, my underrated player of the week is more of an underrated show of the week. In fact, it's not really underrated because it's just that good. They are the cast of Wire to Wire. Just want to take a minute and say congratulations on the 5-year anniversary of your show. Awesome job, guys.
Yeah, congrats, guys. They've been together for a minute, so 5 years is a long time to be doing it, so I give them credit, props.
No, absolutely. We say we always start out with our under. Oh, they're already getting on your Lakers, Mo.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Mo, I get one question before we start. Did I just see last night a 37-8 run by the Mavericks?
Yeah,
So
he did.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, come on. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Who played, man? Who played? Come on.
I just think it's funny, man. The Lakers always find a way to come up in some type of funny way, bro. And then both facial expressions just be so.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we you know how we do. We always do start with our underrated player of the week. Hey, what's good, Jory? Thank you for tuning in. So you know how it is before we get started. All right. Bet. Say, so Mo, I'm curious. Did you have an underrated player you wanted to shout out real quick?
Normally I do, but I'm just gonna have some fun with something that I saw on the internet the other day. So I guess my underrated player would be 26-year-old Paul Pierce. Because Paul Pierce was doing the interview on Shannon Sharp show, and he said if he and LeBron were the same age, LeBron wouldn't have got those titles. And I thought that was interesting. Initially, I thought that's a crazy comment, but it's not that crazy. If Paul Pierce and LeBron James are the same age, I'm not saying he's better than LeBron James, but he made a point. He said that in my prime, if I'm younger, I can offset what he does, which that actually makes sense. We'll never know, obviously, but it wasn't that crazy a take if you really thought about it.
I think the guy that I'd be more worried if they're in their prime actually than Pierce. Give that team prime Kevin Garnett. Top 15 player of all time, MVP Garnett.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I wished.
No, go ahead.
I was saying that was the one thing I wished about that big three was that KG got there a few years sooner, just to see how long they could have, stuck together and how many they would have won together.
Yeah, say he was on a great run, and then obviously he got hurt in that 09 playoffs and kind of had a slow descent after that. But so, like I said, it's going to be a great show. We're going to do a lot of fun predictions, and I figured, I'll leave it up to you guys. I made a list of a prediction list that I did last year. I made a prediction list of the top 30 players. How I think the top 30 players in the NBA are going to play out throughout the season. I did that again. So, did we want to start with that, or do we want to get right into some bold takes?
We can start with the top 30.
All right, bet. So, of course, anybody doesn't know, last year I made a top 30 players list predicting how it was going to play out. So, this isn't going into the season. This is me trying to predict how it's going to be at the end of the season. So you're going to see players that you might think are too high or too low. It's a long-term guessing game. So without any further ado, at number 30, who I think the 30th best player starts next Tuesday, David. I think the 30th best player in the NBA, give me Domantas Sabonis. Very consistent double-double guy. He's going to put up big numbers. So, he's going to. I'm predicting he's going to be the 30th best player in the NBA.
Okay.
And then obviously, if you agree or disagree, if you want to talk about any of them, just let me know.
Okay.
At 29, you got Jaren Jackson Jr. He was so great the first half of that season last year, and then he kind of fell off in the second half, but even then, I still think that easily puts him in that top 30 range.
Is he the most important Grizzly now with, I guess, him and Ja being the core with Desmond Bane gone? Like, is it Jaren Jackson the straw for that drink?
I think he almost kind of has to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's got to be that defensive anchor, and he's now the second option. So it almost feels like if he's the guy that kind of has to hold it all together, because he's going to have to carry a bigger offensive load and defensive load this year. So
I agree with that.
Say 28. Give me Franz Wagner. One of my guys from the Orlando Magic. Him and Paulo, I think they're going to be arguably the best duo in the forward duo in the league this year.
Okay.
Say, think Jaren Jackson Jr. backslides? Fair enough. Hey, and I thought he'd backslide a little too. That's why I put him a little lower than he ended this year. 27. Heat culture. Give me Bam Adebayo. I think his defense is just too good to keep him out of the top 30. Just an absolutely elite defensive anchor.
That's fair.
Say it. 26. Why not? Give me one more resurgent year of James Harden. Say James Harden. He's getting older, but last year he was almost an All NBA caliber player. So I think he slips a little bit, but I still think that keeps him in the top 30.
Makes sense. I agree with that one.
I didn't take into consideration that he's dating Asia. So you know what? Why don't we push him to top 20? Say 25. To me, this guy is very controversial, but I think he gets overhated at times. Give me Trae Young. What he does on the offensive end for that Atlanta Hawks team is just terrific. He carries so much of a load, I think it's almost impossible to keep him out of the top 30. That's how impactful he is on offense. Defense will always leave a lot to be desired, but that's okay. Say 24. Give me some Kawhi Leonard. I think we're past the days where he's a straight up All NBA candidate.
Mm-hmm.
I think his body just isn't going to hold up. Like, he's still going to be a very good player, but I don't know if he's going to be consistently elite anymore after just dealing with a lot of injuries and now off the court issues with all of his aspiration stuff. Say
Kawhi's personality, I feel like the aspiration stuff won't affect him, but it is kind of tough to peg him somewhere because of the injuries and that team being as old as it is. Like, that's an interesting one.
No, absolutely.
But the only thing, man, if the man is on the court, the man still is a lethal scorer, though.
That's true.
That's what it is, bro. I just like that man can still get you 30. That man can still shoot the ball efficiently. That's the problem is you don't know when his body's gonna give up. You don't know when the legs are gonna give up. But when he's on the court, he definitely still can get you 25 easily a night.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. They're the two players I think that were the hardest to rank, honestly, when it were him and Embiid. Just for that reason, it's just okay. They're both so elite, but when are they gonna is this the year that they just kind of fall apart? Like,
you talking about the Joel Embiid that can get out the second round? That's the Joel Embiid we talking about.
Yeah, that guy.
The Joel Embiid that was considered better than Jokic that can't get out the second round of the playoffs. That's the Joel Embiid we talk about that Joel Embiid right there, right?
That's the same one.
Bro, that's the same one, right? That's the same Joel Embiid, right?
This is the same one.
Can't beat Al Horford.
I'm glad that debate is over with. People figured out real quick that Jokic is better than Embiid. Granted, Embiid is still uber talented, so you will see him a little bit later in this list. So, but at 23, I got Kyle's guy. Give me Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is very tough in the sense that he's one of those guys that you feel like there's better basketball players than him, but he always comes through when the Celtics need it. So I never know how to grade him because it's like, yeah, well, this guy's better than him, but Jaylen Brown always finds a way to get it done when Boston needs it. So
I think there are more talented players than Jaylen Brown, but I think he's an overachiever. I think he outworks and outplays more talented people. He's just a gamer. So he is hard to rank because you don't look at him and pop and go superstar, but I feel like he's more than just an all-star too. So it's hard to rank him.
No, fair enough. Say to me, like when it comes to like between like 25 and 15, you normally have like those 10 guys who any one of them can sneak onto that all NBA third team if something breaks right. So say at 22, give me the breakout of Alperen Sengun. He's got a lot of talent around him. I think he slowly rises the ranks. Say he's got Kevin Durant now, and just a huge upgrade for that Rockets team and KD, but I think that's going to help unlock Sengun. So what do you think, Coach? I got your guy at 22. Do you think he's higher or lower than that?
No, I think he's about right there. I think he's about right there. You know, saying, but he's coming on strong, man. He is coming on strong. If you got guys like KD, Jokic, and other players like Jaylen Brown and other star players, Anthony Edwards, them talking about his game, that tells you really all you need to know about how good he's gonna be. The only thing about it, his real weakness is his jump shot needs to be consistent. But if he make free throws, he can easily, much as he get to the line, he can easily be a 25 point per game score. He can easily be a top tier scorer in the league. But his playmaking, one thing about his playmaking just sets him apart. His playmaker just phenomenal. If you watch a whole game of this dude, his playmaking, you can run the offense literally through him, and he will make the right play. His playmaking is phenomenal.
No, fair enough. And I think next year you'll see him jump up to. You could see that maybe this year and next year you'll see him slowly ascend to being a straight up all NBA caliber player. I do have a lot of faith in Sengun. He's such a great player.
Mm-hmm.
Say, how about 21 right ahead of him? Another tough guy to rank, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt here. Jimmy Butler. I think he's still got enough left in the tank, and there's just not a lot of better guys you want at the end of the game than Jimmy Butler. Strong stats, still arguably the best two-way player in the league, at least in that conversation. So, what's up, Keith? So I'll put Jimmy right here.
I feel like Jimmy Butler should be ranked right next to Kawhi Leonard, either a beat ahead of him or a beat behind him. I don't really think there should be a gap between the two. Because Jimmy's not better than Kawhi Leonard. He maybe been slightly healthier, but you wouldn't say he's a better basketball player. You'd say that he's in the same tier, but not better. So I wouldn't have Jimmy, that there'd be a distance between Jimmy and Kawhi. And Jimmy misses a lot of games as well. Maybe not on Kawhi's level, but he misses a lot of games too. So, and they're around the same age. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jimmy Butler's 35, 36. Kawhi's around 35. So I don't know that Jimmy Butler's going to be better than Kawhi this year, or he's been better than Kawhi any year.
Yeah. Say with Kawhi, once again, it's really a mix of also, like, I just don't know how he can say, like, a lot of this stuff that's circling around him with, you know, the whole company with the whole fraud thing and aspiration that's not bothering him, but that could very well take a toll on him. So, like, to me, I'm like, is he mentally going to be fully with it? Is he going to be focused 100%? That's kind of also what I'm concerned about. I think Kawhi's straight up better than Jimmy, but between him missing a lot of games and I don't know if his head's fully going to be in the game, I'm not sure what to do with Kawhi.
He's, any way you put it, slicing and dicing, Kawhi is a far better basketball player than Jimmy Butler is. Like I say, I don't know about his head, but I just know when he gets on the floor, that man lights it up. I mean, he's better impacting winning as far as winning basketball, Jimmy Butler, not to say Jimmy Butler doesn't have an impact in winning, because he does really with the Miami Heat. You can go back when he left Minnesota, how quickly they fell apart. And you can go back with, when the Golden State Warriors were struggling, he comes on the team, they immediately takes up another notch. But Kawhi Leonard, he's on a different level, man. He's just on a different level. It just doesn't really seem like nothing affects him on the court. Like, if he's on the court, that man can put the ball in the bucket. So there's the Kawhi is definitely he's a far better player, like a far better player probably a fall. You may say he's a better defender than Jimmy. You could say you probably can make a case for that as well too, because he's on some all defensive teams. Kawhi Leonard in his young age, he's on some all defensive teams as well. So he's better in every way than Jimmy Butler.
Hey, fair enough. And you know what? By the way, also joining us, it is Jory. How you doing, Jory?
What's up? Hey, what's up, Jory?
What's up?
Hey, it's all right. Nothing can really beat my prediction last year of Paul George being the 23rd best player in the NBA. Nothing would as haywire as that.
I'll just say, like, I agree with Mo and Coach. Like, if I'm looking at Butler and Kawhi, and I needed to win a game or get a big basket or something like that, give me Kawhi 10 times out of 10. I've seen Butler disappear in games where he'll be gone second, third quarter, fourth quarter. He wants to pop back up. I feel like Kawhi is a more consistent, great player than Jimmy Butler.
But I also can like kind of make a case really for Jimmy Butler because he just didn't really have enough on it. Like if you look at that Miami squad when they lost to when they lost to y'all that year before they baby child to make it to the finals. You could tell when he pulled up for that three. Y'all remember when everybody just straight crucified him pulling up for that three? You can tell he was out of gas. You can tell he ran out. Tyler Hero couldn't play. He couldn't hurt. He tried to play hurt, but he was none affected. You can tell. You can actually tell he was kind of burnt out. And because he carried them so much in the playoffs, you can tell he was like running. He kind of ran out of gas. You can really tell. But like Kawhi Leonard's by far, step up in big games, made big shots. Consistently in the playoffs when his team needed him. You go back to a game against the Sixers when he completely sent Joel Embiid home crying in the tunnel. Like Kawhi Leonard has some big moments. He has some definitely big moments.
Oh no, absolutely. Hey, the fun part about this list, I'm always willing to bite the bullet when I'm wrong. So, what's up, Dragon? Say, hey, I think one of the first fun ones I did, breaking into the top 20, a more I won't say he's ascending, but give me Pascal Siakam. It's going to be a number one option this year with the loss of with Halliburton out, Turner's gone. I think Pascal Siakam's going to emerge as a top 20 player this year.
I forgot that Indiana team is going to look a lot different this year because of Halliburton's injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit on the guys that I have kind of known to hate on. You hit Trae Young already, Butler, and now Siakam. I will say Siakam did show me some stuff last year in Indy. I was never the biggest fan of his with Toronto, but hey, he's gonna have to be counted on to help them get through this season without Halliburton.
I'm kind of where Kyle is. I've always thought Siakam was a good player. Last year in the playoffs, their run, including how he played in the finals, that's the first time I looked at him like you could play through him. He could be the guy. If Indiana's going to at least get back into the playoffs, minus Halliburton, he's going to have an all-NBA season.
I was a fan of him in Toronto, to be honest. They championship year, I mean, he was big for them in Toronto. That championship year, he was really big for them. A lot of people would look at Fred VanVleet, which is Fred VanVleet, probably the reason why Toronto probably won the championship probably that year because he went like ballistic in that series. But Pascal Siakam, like Draymond Green said it himself, like who is this guy? He came in totally different, like with a jump shot. His rookie year, he didn't have no jump shot at all. He couldn't shoot. He came in like different. So that tells you a lot about his work ethic and stuff like that. So I liked him in Toronto.
I called him the wash machine in Toronto because the only thing he really had was a spin cycle. That man would spin over and over again.
That's all. His first year, that's all he had. That's his first year in Toronto. That's all he had. His second year, he came in with a legit jump shot. He came in with a legit jump shot.
Yeah, I'll never forget the Fred VanVleet series because in the middle of the Buck series, his wife has a baby. And he comes back and just absolutely cannot miss for the rest of the playoffs. Like, no matter what you do.
I think that's why they actually won it, though. That's why he really actually won it because of him, really.
Say, fatherhood Fred VanVleet haunts my nightmares still. But, say, 19, you know what? Give me Karl Anthony Towns. I thought he was almost an all-NBA player last year. I think this is about the right spot for him. His offensive package, elite. Don't ask him about defense, though. But great offensive game. I think it's enough to put him still in the top 20, but his defense almost knocks him out.
His offense is great as long as he's being assertive. As soon as he start with that soft stuff and all that zesty stuff, here we go.
Absolutely. Say, got.
Like, when he run, he be doing this. I'm like, bro.
Say the good old fashioned when he gets fouled every time, just screams, "Oh my god!" every time.
Yes. And then when you hear it, it's like, oh my God. I'm like, you're not beating the zesty allegations, Carl.
Hey, Brett, I can ask you a question.
What's up?
Is Mo favorite player on the court the one that on the list, the one that just like to run laps around the court and don't do nothing?
Who,
Mo?
Jackson Hayes?
No, Jackson. There's no way Jackson Hayes.
Well, I didn't tell Jerry to say that. I was, she already put it out there. She already
I knew Jory would know. She's a Laker fan. She knows.
That man don't do jack squat or cardio and an occasional block shot. Man,
He is fit as hell. He fit as hell.
Hey, he's not. Who do you think's number one, man?
At least you know he in shape. At least you know he in shape. At least you know he in shape, though.
He's in shape.
Great shape.
Yeah.
Say 18. I got D-Book. This man's constantly a top 20 player, no matter what crap the Suns throw at him.
I feel bad for him, but he chooses to stay at in that organization. I'm like, bro.
Say
that money.
Yeah, say that max contract hard to throw out.
Right.
Say 17 got J-Dub. Thunder. Say the Thunder's second best player in that run. I think he takes another jump, establishes himself as a borderline top 15 player. Say 16. This is where I just split the difference. This is kind of a cop-out, but this is where I put Joel Embiid. Like I said, he's a top 10 talent on the court, but I can't trust him to stay healthy. I can't trust him to play back-to-backs. So I don't know how valuable 50 games of Joel Embiid really is. So I kind of split the difference and put him middle of the pack, knowing if he comes back healthy, he's going to make me look like an idiot, and that's okay.
I'd rather put Anthony Davis than Joel Embiid right there, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather do that just to be. I think Anthony Davis does play more than Joel Embiid, though, and I think he does make a bigger impact than he does on the court. At least you know when Anthony Davis on the court, at least you know you can win a damn championship with him. At least you know that. You don't know that with Joel Embiid yet.
I would agree with you about his talent, but I'm still going to use, I guess, the default that we use with Butler and Kawhi. There's no reason to believe that he's going to play 50 games, right? So if health is always going to be a thing, I wouldn't rank him that high. I don't care about his talent. I care about his availability.
That's what I look at. That's what I look at.
He's not going to be available.
Yeah, yeah. I just think right now, if you ask me, I just think Anthony Davis is a better player than Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid probably may be a better scorer, but I think Anthony Davis make a bigger impact far as winning if he's on the floor. I just think he really make a better impact. It's a case for it though.
Say the biggest challenge with Embiid, if he comes back and when he's fully healthy, the man puts himself into best in the world caliber play. He is an insane talent when healthy. He gets into MVP level discussions, and that's a peak that very few players have. I just don't know if that's still him this year, and if it is, he can make me look bad, but even if he's an all NBA player.
You going bold, that's for sure. You going bold if you got him that high.
First, he gonna do his favorite thing. He gonna cry. He gonna cry about the MVP if he don't get it. Then he ain't gonna show up in the playoffs. He ain't gonna just show up.
And then he's gonna troll the 76ers fans.
Then he gonna blame the coaches. He gonna blame the players. That's just what Joel Embiid gonna do. He gonna make excuses.
And then he's gonna say something crazy about the fans or try to troll the fans, and when they cuss his ass out, y'all know I'm a troll.
Last year's
Hey, 15, I got somebody making a decent jump. How about Evan Mobley?
I like Evan Mobley.
Say Evan Mobley establishes himself in the top 15. By the way, I also think somebody is having a bounce back year. You just said his name. Give me Anthony Davis. When he got traded for Luka, I think people forgot how elite Anthony Davis really is.
Yes, with the Mavs, yes. At the end of the season, yeah.
Like, Luka just happens to be generational. Like, people were acting like they just traded Luka for, like, Nando De Colo. But, like...
Look at what happened to the Lakers defense.
About that, dude.
Yeah.
I don't dislike Luka. But when people say that he's generational and the man can score the basketball, he's a ball dominant player. I don't know if he's generational. I think he's an interesting talent. I'm not sure he's everything everybody thinks he is. I just know that as an individual talent, he's a ball dominant player. So when you're a ball dominant player the way he is, like a James Harden, like a LeBron, you're kind of controlling the ball and everything that happens with the ball every time down. So he's always putting up numbers, and I know he's in great shape. I get all that. I don't know if the Lakers are going to win a title in the Luka Doncic era. It's great to have him, and I guess the trade-off is he's 26 and AD's 32, so you got younger. But I don't know if by default you got better. It's the same reason why the Lakers aren't title contenders, because they're going to go through the regular season, they're going to be really good, then they're going to get to postseason, and teams are going to lock in, and the first thing you realize is Reed can't guard nobody, LeBron can't guard nobody, Luka can't guard nobody, and they're going to get eaten alive on the defensive side of the floor.
Exactly. What happened last year. We trade Anthony Davis, and then in the postseason, you had a 34-point game from Rudy freaking Gobert.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. It was so funny, bro. It was so funny.
It was not funny.
Yes, to me it was. I'm gonna tell you why. To me it was like, but it's just funny, like how Steve Kerr just didn't make no adjustments. It was funny. So I'm gonna tell you this. Like, Luka can get you buckets, right? But he gonna give it right back on the defensive side of the ball. You should have just seen how Julius Randle kept going at him every single play down. But then again, I'm gonna just defend somebody on this one. You let Rudy Gobert be the reason why you lost the game by not putting in over a bigger size center on him, and plus you play zone and let him just dunk all night long. You didn't even try. Maxi Kleber has been out for how many months off a broken foot, and you put him in the game over Jackson Hayes? Really? The match size, you got to match size with size. You got to match size with size. Jackson Hayes may just run the floor, but you got to match size with size. You can't just let Rudy sit in his zone, let Rudy go back, just dunk the ball all single night and make him be the reason why you lost. And plus you play zone. Which is going to open up a lot of offensive rebounds. A lot of people going to have to scramble up the court, scramble once they move the ball around. And you just let Rudy go back, be the reason why they beat you. And then you just go with Maxi Kleber, who's been out with a broken foot, and his first shot is off the backboard. He stepped in the next shot. He steps out of bounds. I just don't understand. That's probably some of the worst adjustments I've ever seen a coach make. Really, JJ Redick make.
That was
don't forget, Julius Randle has never played well in the playoffs until he played the Lakers. He never played well in the playoffs. Never.
Every time they match Luka up on him, he just he
ate him alive. He
made every shot down the stretch on Luka. Every single time. Now, that's something it wasn't funny as y'all as Lakers fan, but it was funny to me how JJ just didn't make no adjustments all night long to the zone.
And I gave him grace because it was his first playoff series. I'm like, you will learn. At the same time, it was hard to watch, especially that 34-point game. I'm like, bro, is this really happening with Rudy damn Gobert?
And don't put no size on the floor. And you seeing them dunk all night long. You can't do that.
But the size that the Lakers have is
was not very good.
It was not good. It was not good at all. Yeah, you should have went on just probably put Jackson Hayes in the game. He's 6'11". At least he matched the size.
At least he would have ran up and down the damn court.
Right. Maybe he would have tired Rudy out by running.
Yeah, but you got the size on him though. You got the size on. You got the size on him. But you had LeBron trying to block him out. You had Cleveland with a broken foot who's not known for defense trying to block him out, and they couldn't do it. So the best thing you go size for size, and Jackson Hayes can he calm him down? There's no reason why Rudy Gobert should beat you in the playoffs and have be a Hall of Famer in that game. There's no reason he should beat you.
That's true.
I think I almost died of laughter when I saw Maxi Kleber at the scorer's table. Like, nah, wrap this up because I don't know what we're doing now.
That's when I knew we were going home.
I knew we were going home.
I mean, he might have been the most surprised person that his name was called.
Yeah, it was.
After Cleveland checked in, Mo checked out.
Exactly. I said the one thing that would have made me mad if I saw Bronny James on the floor in a playoff game, I would have nutted up. I'm tired of this damn team with this poorly constructed roster. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got that much longer with Braun. Thank God.
I know that's right.
And then you can go ahead and get rid of his trash ass son.
I know that's right.
And then you can properly put some pieces around Luka.
Yeah,
properly.
I wish we had made all those moves
people
now.
other than Rui and Reeves. I'm tired of this.
See, Mo's like everybody else. Mo wishes the decision too was I'm retiring.
That's what I was hoping, Kyle. That's what I was hoping. But I knew it was too good to be true. It was too good to be true.
I'm like, please be the retirement. And then it was some damn Hennessy. I almost took 3 shots then. I'm like, oh my God.
I know that's right.
Bronny James still can't score double digits in preseason.
He stinks. Get him off my roster. He's wasting a roster spot right now.
Yeah, send him to the Philippines. He got to go.
Send him to China. Get ready to learn Mandarin.
Yeah, go.
I don't even think I can make a nepotism joke because my squad also has Thanasis and Alex Antetokounmpo on it. So
at least you got some entertainment.
I'm gonna say at least people like Thanasis. He's likable.
No, absolutely. For some reason, every time he scores, ESPN puts out like 4 highlights of him. It'll be the most basic layup you'll ever see. Oh, say, fortune favors the bold. We're going a little younger here. 13. Give me Cade Cunningham. He continues his breakout year, and he leads the Pistons to another strong year.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Say, how about 12? Jalen Brunson.
I'm not a Jalen Brunson fan.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
This is my
something about his game that I really don't like.
I think the part I like about his game is his body control. He just can speed up and speed down so well, and that's something I see a lot of. That's almost the reason why I also really like Dylan Harper's first game too. He has that like mini Jalen Brunson vibe where he can just speed himself up and down just very well. Just excellent body control.
I just want Jalen Brunson to understand that just because you can create shots, certain shots don't need to be created. Leave it alone. Like, bro.
I think some of that's the Knicks' philosophy, though.
That you're not the only one that can create your own shot. Carl can too. So it should easing the load off of you.
I think that's why Mike Brown is the coach now, though, right? Because Tibbs only knows how to coach one way, right? He did the same thing with Derrick Rose. He made it Derrick Rose centric. He got hold of Brunson. It was ISO Brunson left, ISO Brunson right. That's just how he plays. Mike Brown is going to open the floor up and keep everybody more involved. So they should be a better offensive team this year.
No, absolutely. Like Mike Brown better than Coach Tibbs. Offensively, you're going to. Defensively, probably more of a mess. But say, how about 11? Give me Donovan Mitchell. Say, put him right in the same tier with Brunson and Cade. And you know what? For 10, 9, and 8, predicting that we get at least one last All-NBA second team of the unction here. Give me KD, Steph, LeBron. They all performed at a top 10 level last year.
Wow.
So you know what? I'm not putting them all on All-NBA first team predictions, but I think they'll sneak into the second team.
The first team, I'll need to retire.
And then my top 7 is number 7, Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Number 6, give me Paulo Banchero. Number 5, Wemby. Number 4, give me Luka. Number 3, SGA. Number 2, Giannis. And 1, Jackson Hayes. No. Oh, sorry I had to. Number 1, Jokic, of course.
So are we all in agreement that do we all think that Wemby is going to make a leap to where he's a top 5 player? I'm not going to debate his talent.
If he stays healthy.
But the way that he plays the game, Wemby really plays more on the perimeter than in the post. I don't doubt that he's going to be really, really good. He's already an all-star caliber player, but a top 5 player, I don't know. I think that's a really big leap. Even if he's healthy, I think that's a big leap because he has more of a finesse game. We'll see. I hope he's not one of those guys that when you're 7'4", 7'5", you have those chronic problems with your feet and your ankles. I hope that's not the case because, I just want him. I want guys like him and Chet Holmgren to have long careers. But yeah, look, I don't know if he's going to be top 5. I get why you would predict that he'd be that, but it'll be interesting. There is one name you didn't mention in your top 25 that I thought would have made it. I would have had Amen Thompson in my top 25.
Mo, don't do that to me, Mo.
I would have. I'm just saying.
To be honest, Mo, Lily, to be honest, I got this dude a dark horse for an all-star team this year.
I do too.
That dude can be that good, bro. He can actually be that good. He's already fit to be an all-defensive player. He made an all-defensive team already his second year. So, and a lot of players talk about him. The Warriors hate playing against him. I mean, that dude could be that good. He could be that special. He can turn.
Agreed.
If he gets him a mid-range jump shot or a 3-point jump shot, that's already looking good, he can be unstoppable. He can terrorize the league, bro. He can really do that.
No, absolutely. He was definitely in consideration. The challenge with him is more so, you're already dealing with, now you added Kevin Durant. You have Sengun who's going to take up, those two are going to take up a decent amount of offensive shots. So I'm kind of concerned on how much of an offensive load is he truly going to have. I think he could very well be a top 30 player for sure. He was absolutely in discussion for me for that back half of the top 30. I just don't know how much run he's going to get offensively this year. Will he have enough offensive impact to be a top 30 player? Because there's going to be a lot of mouths to feed.
That's true, but I don't think he has to average 20 to 25.
No, he don't have to.
Like if he gives you 17, 18 points a game to go with what he does for you defensively, I think that makes him I think he's an all-star caliber player.
That's all-star caliber. He's gonna be an all. And what's amazed me is he don't even have a jump shot, and he still can impact the game in so many ways on the offensive side. Rather moving without the basketball, cutting to the rim, playing above the rim, he could be that good of a player. He could be that good of a stud. And plus, he gonna have his opportunity to handle the ball a lot more because Fred VanVleet out, so he gonna have his chances to handle the ball a lot more. The ball's gonna be in his hands a lot more than it was last year.
Hey, fair enough. Look, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Amen is a top 30 player because I do love watching him. He's a fantastic talent. I definitely think that sooner rather than later, he eventually will develop into the best player on the Rockets. I think it just might be a couple years down the road. So,
Can I do want to recommend somebody's going to be on your list next year, though, to look out for. He did get hurt last year, and he was going to be an all-star before he got hurt, before he tore his ACL up. Atlanta Hawks, Jalen Johnson. Look out for him.
Yeah.
Look
I
out for
thought
Jalen next year
sit
for the
there
Hawks.
missing a Zion. I'm like, oh hell no.
No.
That's funny you said that, Coach, because
I think of is very, very under. People probably don't know who Jalen Johnson is because the Hawks in and out, they two in and out. But that dude was an all-star player before he actually got hurt. He was a 21 point per game score before he got hurt
Had he
last
not gotten hurt, that
year.
Hawks
Player.
team probably would have been a surefire playoff team.
Yeah, that dude is nice. Jalen Johnson is one of my favorite players, actually.
I like Jalen Johnson. Brett and I talk about this a lot. We like Jalen Johnson in the East. I like Trey Murphy in the West.
I like him too. That's my dude.
If
Trey.
New Orleans was smart,
To get rid of Zion.
they get rid of Zion. Because I promise you, every picture of skinny Zion reminds me of Ben Simmons shooting threes in the gym in the summer. We see it every year. Do it come to fruition in the season? Hell no. We can expect him to balloon back up to 275 and get hurt again.
He not gonna lead that New Orleans gumbo. He not gonna lead that gumbo.
No, he's not. Or the beignet.
I'm worried about Skinny Zion because he kind of gives me vibes of I don't know if y'all remember back in the early 2010s, Derek Williams, 6'7", very like skinnier and athletic, but the problem is he was like too small to guard bigs.
Yeah.
But a lot of like he wasn't quick enough to guard threes. He was just a very like tweener size. And that's kind of the vibes that Zion's giving me. Like he was never a great perimeter defender, but now he's like too small to guard bigs. So what even is Zion gonna be this year?
A mess.
Like I'm not sure. Yeah.
I mean, till he probably develops more of his offensive game, like you do have to wonder.
He's had plenty of time to do that. He was so busy stuffing his damn face with crawfish, etouffee, and beignets and all of that crap there that he did not focus on how can I develop my offensive game? Or how can I stop myself from becoming a round mound of rebound who don't do jack squat else?
Look, nobody probably asked him to do it because he didn't have to do it in high school because he was just more athletic. He didn't have to do it at Duke. He was more athletic. Now that he's been in the league for a few years now, I wonder when does it click in his head that he's not going to be the most athletic guy on the floor most nights. And you have to have something to counter when defenses can stop you from getting to the rim. Like just the mid-range game that he can rely on would do wonders for his game.
He couldn't
he wanted to
focus on
commit
that
the
because
time
he
to
was
do that.
rehabbing.
I agree.
No, fair enough. So here's where this gets fun too, right? That's my top 30 prediction list for the year. We'll see how accurate it is at the end of the year. It'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna probably hit some good ones. I'm gonna miss on some terribly, just like every year, but that's okay. This one is the one I was looking forward to, guys. It is time for some bold predictions, and I'd love to hear it in the comment section. If you have any bold predictions, make sure to drop them in the comments. So we'll go around the horn here and see if we have any bold predictions for this.
I got one.
Go for it, Jory.
The Spurs make the playoff.
Oh, I'm there. I'm there. I agree. I'm there 100%. I love that young core. I'll go a step further. If Dylan Harper and Castle showed over the course of this season that they can handle more responsibilities in terms of scoring, they're going to trade De'Aaron Fox.
Yep.
I could see it. Trade Fox for some more forward depth. I think that would benefit them nicely. So I like that. I like that. So we got
They want
Spurs
LeBron?
what was that?
Do they want
Yes.
LeBron?
I think he would like it there.
You would like it in San Antonio.
They got the churros. Yep, he would love it there. He should go.
They have nice beaches and everything.
I think, unfortunately, you guys are stuck with him. We won't see him until like mid-November.
Yeah.
So he's dealing with his groin issue. So,
Well, stop being a pain in the ass.
Glute. It's just all breaking it.
Bianca.
Absolutely. Say, Kyle, you got any bold predictions for this upcoming NBA season?
I'm gonna go Homer on mine. Derek White will be an All-Star this year.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay.
I like that one.
Here for it.
I actually agree with that one too. Yeah, I think so. I think Derek White is going to average around 20 points a game. His assists will go up. I agree with that because I think the Celtics are still going to make the playoffs this year.
Kyle, close your eyes. You're not going to like this one. Bold prediction: Knicks reach the finals for the first time since 1999.
Absolutely not.
I'm going to say no, they're not. No, they're not.
New York sports is not about winning. The Yankees, the Jets, no, the Knicks aren't going anywhere. I'm fine with that comment. It's not happening.
I couldn't agree more. I don't see it.
I think they got to figure out how to get Brunson and Cat to be like a decent defense together, because if it doesn't happen, then that's just never going to happen. They got to be at least like league average, or even slightly below league average.
And Jalen, bless his heart. That's all I got to say about his defense. Bless his heart. And you know, when a Southerner says that,
that's my problem watching Cat on defense half the time. He has the footwork of Bambi walking on ice. Like, it is not pretty. Like, he's just all over the place.
I got a bold prediction.
All right, go for it.
I don't think the Mavericks make the playoffs. I don't think they make the playoffs. I think that a lot of people are riding on Kyrie coming back. I don't know if he's going to come back 100%. He comes back from that injury. Even when he comes back, it's going to take him a minute to be Kyrie Irving, the Kyrie Irving that we know. If you watch the Mavericks, even watching them in preseason, what they can do really well because of their length, they're going to be really good defensively. But offensively, who are the shot creators on that roster? Who's creating shots? Because they put Flag at point, but you can already tell he's not a natural point. He can make plays as a secondary playmaker, but if he's your point guard, you're going to have problems. And if he plays point guard defensively, you're going to have problems because he doesn't have the quickness to chase after smaller, quicker point guards on the offensive end. He had problems guarding Gabe Vincent, and Gabe Vincent is not a world beater, but he couldn't guard him. I think the Mavericks are going to come up short in the postseason. I don't think they make the playoffs. I don't think they have enough firepower on the floor. Look at them offensively. Other than Anthony Davis, who are you worried about offensively on that team?
Because you're not worried about PJ Washington.
You are not. You're not worried about D'Lo. You're not worried about D'Lo.
And what the hell is D'Lo gonna do? I've seen that experiment twice, and I was glad for him to go both times.
I know that's right.
I was thinking about that, right? When it comes to the Mavericks, because they have to make an awkward choice. Because if they want to play defense, they're going to have to put in PJ Washington. But a lineup of Cooper Flag, PJ Washington, Lively, and Anthony Davis might be the least intimidating three-point shooting team you're going to see. You pretty much have to try to overwhelm anybody with size. But on the flip side, you can go, we'll go offense. We'll put in D'Lo. But then you're just giving up on defense there. So I think it'll be almost a chess match all year with them. Like, do you want to slant everything offensively with D'Lo, or are you going to go with a bigger lineup with PJ Washington, and then they're just going to box and one you because the only shooter you have on the court at that point is Clay?
Yeah, if they're going to make the playoffs, rookie year, Cooper Flag's got to give them 18 to 20 points a night at least to give them a shot to make the playoffs because they don't have a lot of firepower.
Say Kerm with another bold one. I like it. Warriors missed the playoffs entirely.
That's interesting. This is going to be, we always talk about it's time for the old guard to go.
Mm-hmm.
The Warriors are a really old team. The Clippers are an even older team. Mm-hmm. One of those two teams will make the playoffs. I don't think they both will.
I think the Warriors will do it, probably because I just hate the Clippers. It's a Lakers thing. It's a Lakers thing. I'm not sold on whatever the hell they got going on in the Clippers on the other side of town. I don't. Like when your whole roster is collectively twice my age.
That's fair enough. Hey, you know what? At least the Warriors have the GOAT Al Horford. They finally made that official, so I think they might be safe. That man makes the playoffs every year.
And
I'm
then
gonna
there's
say, don't sleep on
James Harden, who shows up sometimes and then sometimes look like he's still wearing a fat suit.
Nah, the funniest thing with the Clippers was that shirt when they came in wearing that FUCK shirt, and the K stood for "No, we lost to the Nuggets because of transition defense." I'm like, all right, so your big moves, knowing you lost to the transition defense, is 37-year-old Brooke Lopez and Bradley Beal coming off knee surgery is what's fixing your transition defense. Excellent.
Wait, Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
What the hell they think they're missing the playoffs.
They
got
have that medical
Kawhi
staff working
Leonard,
overtime.
Bradley Beal with his disgruntled self. Who else? Brooks Lopez. What is Brooks? By the time Brooks gets up the court, y'all done been and had 3 possessions. What are we talking about?
Don't forget, Nicholas Batum is like 36, 37. They are
old.
old. They're old
that are old, slow, and got bricks for feet.
My favorite play in the Bucks playbook last year, the Brooke Lopez above the break 3. It's because he would take so long to get down the court that genuinely he would be wide open by the time they got there. Because I think everybody just forgot about him. Then he just kind of materialized behind the 3-point line, like, oh, guess a 27-footer it is from Brooke. So, what about you, Coach? You got any bold predictions before the season starts?
Yep, I actually got 2 of them, and they both in the Eastern Conference. It's just because how bad really the East is, really. I mean, you know, you're going to have some playoff teams, but you don't think those playoff teams are going to be too really good. You got Philly. You don't know if they're going to be healthy. So I think a bottom tier team that didn't make it can really sneak in now. You got Cleveland. You can be your top. Cleveland probably be number 2. You have Knicks. It's set up for the New York Knicks to do something, but you don't think that would do too much. Don't think they would do too much in the playoffs, but they still will be a top tier seed. You have the Orlando Magic, who would step it up. Now should be a top 4, at least a top 4 seed. You have who else we got? We got Milwaukee. We got Boston. We got Atlanta. But I'm gonna go 2 teams, but and really one of them I don't feel really comfortable with because they just find ways to be bad. They just been bad. They just find ways to be really bad. But just because of the East, I'm gonna just give them a chance to get a playoff spot. And I'm gonna just say the first bold prediction I'm about to make. I think one will actually make the playoff. Oh, I forgot the Pistons. I can't forget about the Pistons. I think they'll take another leap too. Shout out to Coach JB Bickerstaff, the head Rocket coach. Shout out to him. He done a phenomenal job over there. I'm gonna say Toronto make the playoffs. I'm gonna say Toronto make the playoffs.
Wow, that is bold.
I'm gonna say Toronto. I like to go bold. I don't want. I'm gonna make the playoffs, and I'm gonna say Charlotte makes the play-in, be a play-in tournament. I'm gonna say Charlotte has a chance for a play-in spot.
I'm gonna go. East may be weak. I don't know if it's that weak.
I think the East is. I'm not sold on the East. I'm just not that sold. I don't think there's that many good teams in the East. I just really don't.
Thinking a lot on LaMelo Ball playing effective basketball.
That's exactly why I picked him being playing tournament because he's always off the court. When he's on the court, I think the team performs a lot better. I think the team plays a lot better.
You know,
I will say this. I think the Hornets will be better than the Raptors.
I think Miles Bridges got some promise. Con Knipple is going to play a lot more. I like him coming out of Duke. I think Brandon Miller, if he stays on the court, I think that's a pretty solid team out there that can compete, especially in the East. I think that's a pretty good team.
I think, and they have roles.
If they want to slide Brandon Miller to the West, I got him Bronny, and a pack of chips.
I like that.
I am trying to get rid of this. Both of them.
Like that.
That can be a really important scoring offensive team if they all can stay together and they all can stay healthy. That Charlotte team, if they all stay together, that's not too bad of a team, but it's just LaMelo Ball just always hurt, and Miles Bridges, you don't know when he gonna get in trouble off the court and stuff like that. But if it stays together it's a pretty good fun team to watch if it's together, stays together. It's not too bad.
I don't think this is the bold prediction, but I think the Hawks are going to be a scary team in the playoffs. I think they're going to be a tough out, provided that they're healthy. When you look at their roster and the way they constructed it around Trae Young, like this is the most talent he's had to work with since they made that deep run a few years back. You talk about Jalen Johnson, Riche, the addition of Porzingis in a different role. And I just think they have every component you need to be a legitimate contender.
The only reason I went to Toronto, it's not a bad roster, bro. It's not Scotty Barnes playing on another level. You have RJ Barrett who can play, who can still play. Emmanuel Quickly who can give you some points. I mean, I don't think those rosters are too bad, or just really that bad of a squad. I don't just think they're too bad.
I think they have talent. I think the problem with the Raptors is they're very similar. Like RJ Barrett and Brandon Ingram do the same thing. I don't think they're very like who's the best player on the team? The best player on the team is Scotty Barnes. But that's the problem. If Scotty Barnes is if he's your best player, you're not that good a team. That's the problem. You can't. Do you trust Brandon Ingram? I don't.
Because he can't stay on the floor. That's why you can't trust him, because he can't stay on the floor. Yeah.
Even if he's on the floor though, he's not a number one option. If you're a really good team, Brandon Ingram's probably your third option. On that team, he's the second option. I just think they have a bad roster construction.
In New Orleans, he was forced because the fat ass that they drafted at number 1 couldn't stay healthy.
My biggest problem with Brandon Ingram will be, can somebody please tell him it's okay to take a step back behind the line? He is allergic to taking threes. Like, he's a 38% shooter from 3, but he only takes like 1 game because he wants to take straight 20-footers all game. I'm like, dude, just take a step back.
But when you ain't got that good of a roster, when you don't have that good of a roster, you have to be that way sometimes. Like, you have to be that way at times. When Zion not playing on the flow, like, you have to be that way. You have to. And that's how I feel like with Toronto. Like, I think Scotty Barnes has to be their best player for them to elevate. And if Brandon Ingram stay on the floor, he can give you 19 points. He can easily give you 19. But that New Orleans roster wasn't that good though. For him, I think he had to be that way with New Orleans. Zion always had problems.
There's a reason why JJ got sick of Zion ass.
Like it was too many problems in New Orleans. I think Brandon Ingram had to do something like that. He had to do something like that.
Oh, fair enough. I got 2 for you guys. I'm gonna hit you with a double Magic edition.
Sure.
My first one. I'll start with the one I haven't said out loud yet. Jace Richardson finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting. I think there's going to be a need for a backup ball handler and a scorer coming off that Orlando Magic bench. And I think Jace Richardson could very well just slide in and fill in the need right away, that backup point guard role behind Jalen Suggs. And I think he can make a positive impact. And I don't think he wins the award, but I think he could very well finish top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting. And Kurt, I'm trying to steal my other one, but this is the one I've said out loud a couple of times.
Go ahead.
The Orlando Magic will finish as the number 1 seed in the East, and it will move the voters so much that the MVP of the league will be Paulo Banchero.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I think when you look at them with those bookend forwards, like that's the thing, right? When we rank teams, look at the Raptors and Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram. Would you take Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram or Franz and Paolo? You would take Franz and Paolo.
That's easy.
I like Brandon Ingram, but he's right now today he's not better than Franz. And while Scotty Barnes is no doubt a better defensive player, he's not even close to being the offensive player that Paolo is. Like, Orlando has bookend forwards who aren't even as good as they're going to be right now, and you can't guard them. You throw in a Desmond Bane, you get back Jalen Suggs, they're going to be scary.
I forgot they got the baby T-Rex.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite additions of the offseason, them getting Desmond Bain. I love that.
They needed that.
Yeah.
So
I
Andy's
don't know what Memphis is doing.
Memphis had to make moves though. That group had kind of gone as far as they could have.
no, fair enough.
Hey,
So-
Brett, who you said your rookie of the year was?
Oh, rookie of the year?
Oh, I thought you said your rookie of the year.
Oh, no. I said Jace Richardson will finish top 5 in rookie of the year voting.
My bad.
No, you're good. But you know what? I figure we can, end the show on something fun like that. Way too early predictions. So we're just going to go down a list and quickly throw out simple who we think are going to win the different awards, win the finals, and even finish with the best record in the league. So like I said, figure we'd have a little fun. So Kyle, why don't we start with you? Who do you think is going to have the best record in the league this year?
I'll go with. You know what? I'll go with. I'll say they won't have a hangover. I'll pick the Thunder.
Now I got to pick somebody else.
I mean, I could pick somebody else.
You guys can pick the same team. It's all right.
No, I'll pick somebody else. I'll go Cleveland. I feel like Cleveland will have another good regular season. Playoff wise, talk to me then. I don't know if I buy into them, but I think the regular season they'll have a good year.
I agree.
So Mo, who do you think has the best record this year?
I think most of us, the consensus is that it's going to be the Thunder. So I don't think Kyle's wrong or Jory's wrong for thinking that. I think that if they're fully whole, they will have the best record in the league again.
Fair enough. Do you agree with that, Coach Dante? You think the Thunder best record in the league, or
I'm gonna go with a different one because I think the East is set up for them. I think the East is set up for them, but I think they found a way to fuck it up. I'm gonna go with New York.
You know they're gonna find a way to mess that up.
But in the playoffs, I believe.
No, they always find a way in the regular
I believe
season
in the
to go on
playoffs,
these
it's
stupid
gonna happen.
losing
I believe
streaks.
they will be good in the regular season. I believe they have the potential to be good in the regular season. In the playoffs, I think that's when you're gonna see the downfall. But I'm gonna go with New York, especially in the East. I'm gonna go with New York in the Eastern Conference.
They're gonna whoop up on
If
Charlie.
it was West, my answer would be different. But in the East, I think that's a legit team in the East. But not
whoop up on Charlotte
not
and Toronto, and then turn around and get blown out by Cleveland, Boston, and Milwaukee in that.
We don't know how good. We don't know if Cleveland can do anything in the playoffs because they had the best record last year and they messed it up. So I don't know.
They always do that.
I can't make no case for Cleveland. I don't know. They had the best record last year. They had the best records in the East last year and didn't do nothing. They lost the second round. And the year before that, and lost in the second round again. So I don't know how much you can trust Cleveland. But I'm gonna just say the Knicks. I'm gonna say the Knicks because they actually made the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Is that Cleveland you can't trust?
Yep.
Or is it that Donovan Mitchell can't be the best player on a title-winning team?
That's where I'll go with it. Donovan Mitchell.
What I think about, I think Cleveland. I think Donovan Mitchell performed though. I think he performed in the playoffs. I don't think. I just don't think the other guys. I just don't think the other guys stepped up enough. But I did think Donovan Mitchell do perform in the playoffs. I don't know how much of it's a Donovan Mitchell team. I just don't think Cleveland is. I just don't think Cleveland may not be as good of a roster construction as we all think. But I do think.
David, how much more help does Jalen Brunson need?
That's a good
Does
question.
he need somebody
Patrick Ewing, Larry
walk
Johnson.
Does he need a handicap sticker? He needs a cane or something. How much more help? He has the pieces. They have plenty of talent in New York. They haven't really changed that.
You take Jalen Brunson off that team. That team is not in the Eastern Conference Finals at all.
But that's because of how they play it.
He does.
They don't even run through their depth. That's because they're getting. That's why I'm glad they got rid of Tibbs.
Yeah.
Because if you're only going to play 8 people, what's the point in having 15?
You don't play his bench. Still don't know play his bench, but like Jalen Brunson is the sole reason why they made the Eastern Conference Final both times. He's the sole reason.
I'd say with the Cavs, I just need to see him healthy. It's back-to-back years Darius Garland's hurt come playoff time, so that guy needs to stay healthy this year. What do you think, Jory? Best record in the NBA? Is he going with the Thunder?
Give me the Nuggets.
Oh, fair enough.
It's possible. That's possible. That can happen.
It's another year they're flying under the radar.
Yep.
And they got rid of Michael Porter Jr. And I'm glad I ain't got to hear from that bird brain airhead mother right there. Every time he talk, I'm like, bro, somebody needs to tape your mouth shut. My brother got a problem with gambling. And da, 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 da. I didn't have those problems. I had problems with women. Da, 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 da. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That was the most 10 out of 10 dialogue.
How are you gonna snitch on your brother like that? He already in prison.
Yeah, my brother's in jail, broke, has no hose, but I got those problems. I'm good.
Right.
Like, I don't even get
God didn't bless my brother with money because he has a gambling issue. That's not how God works, you airhead. That's not how that works. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm like,
yeah. I'm definitely not watching Brooklyn this year. That team's going to be so hard to watch. I think it's just going to be the Thunder this year that has the best record. I think the Magic will have the second best record, but I do think overall it'll be OKC again. That team's just
my answer would have been the Thunder, but I just went on like Kyle just went with somebody else. Like I didn't with somebody else.
Probably didn't go with Houston, coach.
Fair enough.
In the West, I think we have a top 3 record, but I don't think we have.
I agree.
I don't think we have the best record.
Of course, I hate Michael Porter Jr.
I would have won. Say, I wish I could have go my Bucks, but Doc and Kuzma are still there. Sorry, Glenn and Kuzma are still there. So, say
good night. Good night. Ooh, I thought we had it bad. Oof.
You know what, Brett? You know what? If I would have did, if I was Giannis, I would have asked out. I'm not gonna lie. If I was Giannis, I would have asked out to be.
I would have too.
I would have asked out there, bro.
My favorite stat from last year's playoffs, Coach. What do you think Kyle Kuzma shot at the rim in last year's playoff series against the Pacers?
I'm assuming it's one game that like is it one game when he didn't score?
Oh yeah. Yeah. he for the series, he was a 35% shooter at the rim. At that point, I would have requested out like in the middle of game 5, like, yeah, this isn't working out.
Like, get me out of here. Bye. Like, what all Kyle Kuzma does is stare at himself in the closet, figure out which outlandish outfit I can wear, and then he does nothing but run up and down the court looking goofy. I've seen enough of him in purple and gold, and from when I was trying to actually watch some film in Washington, that didn't work well either because I ended up having to go watch anime right after because I was just so frazzled after that. But
like Giannis was so mad last year at the team on numerous occasions. It was funny. Like again, if I was Giannis, I'd be crying, bitching, and moaning too. Like I'm dropping 38 and 20. I'm dropping.
And y'all can't give me 10. The hell?
34 and 16 in the playoffs. And I'm still losing the game. Y'all be crying, bitching, and moaning too. I'll be whining too. A lot of people complain about that. I'm whining too. I'm busting my ass on this basketball court and doing whatever we take to win the game, and we still ain't good enough. I'm diving on the floor for loose balls. I'm getting 40 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. I'm coming back getting 32, 15, and we still losing the game. Y'all be crying too. I'll be whining too. I'll be getting on people. I'll be getting on the
line. When it signed his other brother.
Doing the same thing.
Sign his
put
brother.
A whole lineup of after canoe posts.
Yeah, I'll be whining too. I'll be crying too. To the public.
Ball head Kuzma.
Yeah.
In a new era.
Just like you got Adrian Griffin up out of that immediately, I'll tell them get Kuzma up out of here immediately. Get him up.
Immediately. Expeditiously.
Who you think Mo? You don't think they gonna listen to Giannis? If they told him, if he say get Adrian Griffin up out of here, where did Adrian Griffin go? They got him up out of there. They got him out of there. Did he? You don't think
they did?
You don't think you gotta tell him to get Kuzma up out of here? You don't think they gonna get him up out of there? Or Kuzma gonna eat? Which one? Yeah.
They shouldn't have they shouldn't have did that stupid trade because I bet you Giannis would have preferred having Chris Middleton than Kyle.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
When your superstar asks you to get somebody up out of there, you better do it. Or your superstar gonna go. Or he gonna go. So you better do it. When your superstar say you do something. When he tell you do something, you do it. Just like when LeBron tell you to do something, you gonna do it. You gonna do it for him.
And that's why I'm ready to get off my team.
You gonna do it for him.
Yeah.
Get his ass off my team.
Take the good and the bad with that. Yeah.
WD-40 on your
y'all listen to the stars.
Get off my court.
Look, Lakers are about 2 steps away from Savannah being in the front office and Bryce being on that team too.
Oh my God! You know what? I think Bryce actually.
I think
has
Bryce is
talent.
gonna be the better.
Bryce
I
is
think,
the
talent.
good one.
I think Bryce is the one gonna be good. He's a way
Bryce
better
thinks.
than Bronny. He's way better than Bronny.
Bronny's gonna be a really good sports agent when it's all said and done.
Bronny,
really good.
Bryce gonna be the
A
dude.
salesman.
Say, what do you guys think for the? Hey, you can still have Kuz if you want them. I'll give them to you for free at this point.
Absolutely.
What do y'all think for MVP of the league? Obviously, I said one of my bold predictions is Paulo. So, Kyle, who do you think?
MVP. No, I'm gonna go with probably a boring answer. I'm gonna say Jokic.
It's a good answer. It's a great answer. What do you think, Mo? Who do you think the MVP of the league this year is?
I'm going to give two candidates. So I'm going to go Paolo in the East, and I'll go Joker in the West. And I don't know. Maybe it'll come down to who's got a better record, so it'll be close.
Say, what do you think, Dante? Who's the MVP this year?
See, I kind of want to go off because, like, in the East, in the Eastern Conference, I'm gonna just go Pablo. In the East. You know what? Because I'm really high on this team, and I think they're gonna have a very good record, and I think they have a chance to be a top 3 seed. But I think he has potential. But what I've seen in the playoffs against the Knicks, Cade Cunningham. But I'm gonna go with Pablo in the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna go with Pablo in the East, and it's just hard to go against Shea, bro. It's hard to go against Shea. I'm gonna say Shea in the West, back to back.
It is hard to go against him.
Yeah, it's hard to go against that dude. He gonna get to the free throw line and all that. It's just gonna be hard to go in against him. It's gonna be hard to go.
Every time
I think it's hard.
Flailing, I get so mad. I'm like,
It's hard to go against Jokic. It's gonna be hard to go against Jokic because he can get it too. He can get it too. He can get it every year. But I'm gonna take Shea and Pablo. I wanted to say Cade though because I believe the Pistons have a chance, bro, to really go on another level this year. I wanted to say Cade. I actually wanted to say Cade Cunningham.
I like the Ant guess, by the way, Kerm. That would be fun. What do you think, Jory? Who's the MVP of the league this year?
Nobody took Ant. That's funny.
I feel like going completely off the rails and saying Jaylen Brown.
Oh,
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I could have picked Cade Cunningham. God damn it! I could have picked that, bro. Damn, I could have picked that too, bro. I could have really did it. Bro.
I'm not mad at that. I think Jaylen Brown is going to have a big year.
Yeah.
So
It depends on how Boston looks.
I could have actually with my
Jaylen Brown can carry that team. I've seen it.
They're gonna play more his speed. They're gonna play up tempo.
All right. My next fun award, most improved player. This is one of my favorite awards every year. Kyle, who do you think most improved player?
Most improved. I'll go with the Thompson dude down in Houston. I'll go to Amen Thompson.
Okay, I like him, man. What do you think, Mo?
It's so close for me because I go back and
I
forth
want to pick
between
my own Laker
Amen
understar, but he's broken and I want him out of there.
Yeah, I don't know.
James Harden
I
by trying to trade him.
I go back and forth between Amen and J Dub. But I'm gonna lean towards Amen because I think he gets more of an opportunity to be in the forefront. As good as J Dub is, you're always the secondary guy because of Shea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fair enough. Say we got two amends, Coach. What do you think? You want to make it a third?
Give me Jalen Johnson. Give me Jalen Johnson.
Forgot about him. That's a good one.
Give me Jalen Johnson.
That's a good one.
Fair enough.
If we can go that route, give me Dyson Daniels.
Oh, another good one. I like that.
See, I was debating between two. Coach stole the first one I had, which is Jalen Johnson. The other name I have, Matas Buzelis. I think the only thing holding him back is the Bulls and their record.
And Billy Donovan.
And Billy Donovan, but he's got the talent. I think he could very well be in the running for most improved. Yep, we're predicting most improved. Here's this one's always fun. Defensive player of the year.
I will say Okay. Anthony Davis. I was gonna go Dyson Daniels, defensive player of the year.
All right, got AD, got Dyson. What do you guys think?
One
You
thing
know what?
I'm gonna always root for him to get defensive player of the year. After that 1 year, he got absolutely robbed.
Yeah.
Who was it that year? Bam. I'm like,
That was the Bam year. Yeah.
man, I'm like, first of all, if you just could put both of them on at the same time on the same screen, you could clearly tell who the defensive player of the year that year was. Clearly, and it wasn't close. But here comes these stupid ass fans and these biased ass players.
Should have salty. I'll say him. No, fair enough. Say, what do you think, Mo? This one's always so tough. There's always so many good options.
Yeah.
Man, I you could go Dyson Daniels, but you know what? I'm gonna be consistent because I'm that high on this kid. I'm gonna go Amen Thompson.
Most improved
I
and
got,
defensive
the
player.
same. I got the same dude. I got the same guy. Mo got. Amen Thompson. He was top 3 in defensive player of the year award, so I'm gonna go with him to win it this year. He already on the all defensive team, so I'm gonna go with him this year. I think he wins it. And if he don't get it, I think it will be a travesty. The way this dude play defense, to be honest, I think they will probably rob him. But he's that good of a defender, so I'm gonna go with him this year.
Oh, that's fair enough. I'm going to go with a very boring answer, and I'm going to say Wemby. I think he was on pace to win it last year by a large margin, and then of course the blood clots happened. So I think he picked up where he left off last year, and he comes away with his first DPOY.
I still think Wemby needs to put on at least 20 to 25 pounds.
Hey, he's been bumping people in preseason. That's been interesting to watch. Some pretty clear
As long as he could take the punishment at the post. As long as he could take it. I'm like, because sometimes when I watch him, I'm like,
oh,
I'm
fair.
like, you're definitely a little light in the capes. And I'm like, you got to
You y'all gotta leave Mo Boy alone. Y'all got that. His name Big Vic, man. Y'all gotta leave him alone. Big Vic. Leave Big Vic alone, man.
Big Vic.
Slender man, and he need to get a little bit more fluffy. Not Anthony Davis levels fluffy or Luka levels fluffy, but
He's not alone. Chet's the same way.
exactly.
Chet the same way.
Chet guarded LeBron once in his rookie year before the season started, and to put him out for the year, that was interesting. Yeah. This you know what? I'm going to phrase this in a different way. Rookie of the year. Do we have any non-Cooper Flag answers? Because I feel like he would be the consensus here. All right, Coach Dante's got a non-Cooper Flag answer. What do you got, Dante?
I'm gonna go with Trey Johnson from the Washington Wizards. Trey Johnson from the Washington Wizards. Yes, I'm gonna go with Trey Johnson from the Washington Wizards. The best freshman, the best player in the SEC last year, Trey Johnson.
Use a lie.
He was. As a freshman, he was.
Oh, freshman. I'm like,
Yeah. Don't worry about. I watch SEC basketball. You ain't gotta worry about that. I keep up with it. I watch everything. Yeah, Trey Johnson. Yes, Trey Johnson can feel
I'm
that.
like, best freshman, yes, but not the best in the SEC. That
He was down there the best player in the SEC last year. As a freshman. Yes,
Mark
he was.
Spears. And
He
I feel like
carried that
Spears.
Texas team. He carried that Texas team. He carried the Texas team. He was Texas.
Mark Spears.
Did you also have a non-Cooper Flag answer, Jory?
Way better.
Yeah, Mark Sears.
Oh, Mark Sears for Rookie of the Year?
I have to give my Bama baby some love.
You mean Gerald? You talking about Mark Fierce? No, okay. But Trey Johnson is that dude.
Oh, fair enough. Say, Kyle, Mo, are you Team Cooper Flag or?
I mean, obviously Cooper Flag's gonna be the favorite. I'll throw Dylan Harper in there.
Yeah, I'm where Kyle is. Cooper Flag's the favorite for a reason, but I think if anybody can win it from him, I think Dylan Harper is built for the NBA game. I think he's gonna have a really good rookie season.
I will say I do think it ends up being Cooper, but if somebody else wins it, as much as they don't have to look forward to right now, I think BJ Edgecombe has a really good chance to from Philly.
Sneaky.
Thought that was a great pick by them. Obviously, there's also Ace Bailey in Utah, but I think the record will kind of kill it for them. Concaduple, hey, fair enough.
Yeah, Ace Bailey, he got no chance to win because they're gonna get the brakes beat off them every night.
And
The
then
best thing for VJ might be at some point Embiid, PG, and a bunch of other guys might be down, and he might be the last one standing.
That's facts.
I think Edgecombe will be great for them eventually. They just got to play at a faster pace.
Yeah, you can't do that when you got
You
a
need
7
Embiid and PG to sit down somewhere.
I was gonna say if they're gonna play fast, you're taking Embiid and Paul George out the game.
Yeah.
or at least one of them.
Yeah, you'd have to take Embiid out of the game for sure. I don't know if he has just the speed to run the floor like that anymore.
Yeah.
He don't have the speed to stay upright on his own 2 feet. I promise you, we see the bottom of his shoes at least 3 times a game.
You know who's got speed? Jackson Hayes got speed.
They can have him.
They can have him. They can have Jackson Hayes if they want to play fast because he can get up and down the floor.
Because he don't do much else but run. So there you go.
Right.
There's the speed.
So I figure we'll finish off the night with a little fun finals prediction. However, how about we give 2 answers? How about we give our actual finals prediction and a dark horse finals prediction?
I like that.
Okay.
So let's just run the order that we have been. Kyle, what do you think? What's your regular finals prediction, and what do you think a dark horse finals be?
So the regular one, I'm gonna go. Brett, you talked about them all night. I would love to see the Magic come out of the East. I like their young group. I like the way that they play as long as they stay healthy. So I'll go with them in the East. In the West, I'll take the Nuggets in the West. So give me Magic versus the Nuggets. My fun one, I'll go Celtics Rockets. Joe Mazzulla versus Ime.
That would be awesome.
I
like
would
that.
love to watch that. And the thing that was definitely my dark horse. I'm gonna get you because now I gotta pick another one.
Oh,
Um,
what do you think, Mo? Who's your normal finals pick, and what are some dark horse finals matchup you think we could get?
So let me be a little different. I'll go Cleveland, OKC. And for a dark horse matchup, you know what? For a dark horse matchup, I'm going to throw this one out there, something wild. How about New York and Minnesota?
Oh, I love it.
I'd love it. Actually, no, I wouldn't because that means Knicks fans would be absolutely insufferable.
Yes.
Look,
The fact that you make the finals. I'm not trying to hear 35 to 60 minutes of Stephen A on First Take. Look at my Knicks and all that other crap. I'm not trying to.
Spike Lee would be on there every day.
Oh, my God. Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
anything that gets my Rudy Gobert propaganda one step closer to the finish line. So I love it. Say, what do you think, Dante?
Give me. So we got a real one and a dark horse one, right?
Yep.
A dark horse. Give me. It will be fun to see the Rockets in Boston match up some in the finals. Ime Udoka leaving Boston, coming to Houston. Joe Mazzulla taking over Boston, winning the title. That will be fun one. A fun one right there. But give me the give me Orlando for a dark horse. Orlando and Denver for the dark horse. Orlando versus Denver. And a real one, I'm gonna have. Can't really trust the Knicks. You can't really trust the Cleveland Cavaliers. Can't really trust them. But if you just had to, if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna take Cleveland. I'm gonna take Cleveland, and I'm gonna take Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh.
If I just had to pick out of the Knicks and Cleveland, I just pick Cleveland. Even though I trust neither one. I trust neither one.
Right.
Oh, fair enough. What do you think, Jory?
My realistic one, I'll have the Thunder. It's the East, man. Because you have your set 3 teams.
That's why you say that's why you struggle so much with these. That's why you really struggle so much.
You usually have your Cleveland, New York, or maybe Cleveland, Boston, and somebody else. It usually isn't New York because nobody believes in New York. And I'm not going to pick them. I'm also not, I don't trust the Cavaliers anything past the second round. You know what? Who look really good? I'll just be realistic. I want to say Orlando so bad.
The East give you so much thinking. It just gives you so much thinking.
Because my dark horse, because my original dark horse was supposed to be Celtics Rockets. Now my dark horse is Pistons Rockets.
That'll be good too.
You get
Thompson
the
brothers.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I think it's going to be a wild year for the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the finals, I'm going to go a little bold with my regular finals prediction, but I'm going to keep it realistic. We're going to have a 1995 finals rematch. Give me the Houston Rockets versus the Orlando Magic. I think we're going to get stunned in both conferences with some new, young, fresh blood into the playoffs. Everybody's expecting OKC. It's hard to repeat. Everybody's expecting the Nuggets. That could very well happen, but I think I feel like Houston's got this beautiful blend of older talent between like KD, Steven Adams, but they also have guys like Sengun and Amen, Reed Shepherd. They got a good amount of depth on both sides, and I think they're going to make a nice, deep playoff run.
They also have the ultimate card, Dylan Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
We traded that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, we traded that son of a
He
bitch.
went to Phoenix.
We traded him to Phoenix with Jalen Green.
That's their problem now.
Hey, Mo, I'm like Vince McMahon. We traded that son of a bitch. We fought it. That's how we got Kevin Durant. That's how we got Kevin Durant. We trade. We
Oh, that's right. You moved him and you moved the spokesman for Wingstop.
Yeah. And they didn't even want Jalen Green, and we still gave him Jalen Green. They didn't even want him.
Jalen Green needed a change of scenery.
I'm just like, you know how Stone Cold first got in the office for commissioner, and he just like, nah, I fought that something. That's what we did to Dylan Brooks. Nah, J-Dub, we fought that something, bitch.
My dark horse finals candidate. Give me I won't be a homer and say the Bucks, but I will go. Why not? Give me the Detroit Pistons making it back for the first time since like 2005. That would be terrific. Big. I'd love that for them so much.
Go ahead and say it, Brett. Say it. Say Pistons Spurs one more time.
No, I can't go that. I'm not that high on the Spurs. But you know what? Yeah, I'll go a little bold. New school versus old school. Give me Pistons versus Clippers.
Wow, that would be an amazing.
That's as old and new as you can get.
It is old as dirt.
One of the oldest teams in the league will survive somehow and make it to the finals. And I'll predict between the Clippers and Warriors, it'll somehow be the Clippers for my dark horse West Finals team.
If the Clippers make it to the finals, which, by the way, is going to take that long for the league to get through this investigation, apparently. By the time the finals start, we'll finally find out if he's guilty or not, right? That's how that'll pan out. And if he's guilty, what are they going to say? He can't play in the finals?
Now they'll just happen to need like an extra 2 weeks to go over evidence, and at that point, we'll know he's guilty, but we can't suspend him during the finals.
I mean, is he guilty? It's not his fault he got paid to watch grass grow. Yeah. I mean, if I'm Kawhi and somebody was like, I'm going to pay you, and you ain't even got to show up, I'm like, all right. I would have done the same thing. Right. I don't think nobody has clean hands in this situation, but I think the worst person in the situation is Steve Ballmer, because Steve Ballmer is trying to play victim and trying to play dumb, and you're like one of the smartest businessmen in the world. There's no way you didn't know anything.
Yeah.
And the part about it that really just kind of just mind boggles me, they only found out about all of this crap is because some idiot decided to be 9 days late on a payment. And if you're gonna do dirt, don't be late doing it, dummy.
No, that's absolutely fair enough. That's really all I had for us today, guys. And a lot of fun predictions and everything. A lot of our bold takes.
Oh, the AARP Bowl. 17-26 Bengals.
The Bengals? Ooh. Kyle, you called that.
I did.
What? Good call, Kyle. Wow. I did not see that coming.
They just started the fourth.
Okay, well, make sure you catch the last, 15 minutes of the Icy Hot Bowl. Go around the horn real quick. Kyle, anything you want to add before we get up on out of here?
No, look, it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to come back on a few more times because I definitely like talking ball with y'all. Yeah, just look for me some more opportunities on here. I guess check out Passion Precision tomorrow.
Well, fair enough. Anything you want to add, Mo?
I echo what Kyle said. When I can get on here and I can chop it up with Coach, I'm always going to have a blast. But then you throw in Jory and Kyle, and I'm in hoops heaven. So I love it. And let me just echo, yes, make sure you guys check out Passion and Precision tomorrow. To me, not only is it one of the best shows out there, they by far have the best intro I've ever heard.
Absolutely. Anything you want to add?
For 3 touchdowns today. 3.
What? Wow. Anything you want to add, Coach? 3 touchdowns. Crazy.
It's been an awesome show. It's been an awesome show and everything. So I'm just happy to be on here with Mo, Kyle, Brett, Jury, J-Dub. But yeah, anyway, we fought Dylan Brooks. We fought that motherfucker. We fought
him. Anything you want to add, Jory?
The Lakers need to get rid of LeBron, cut Bronny.
With you.
Give JJ Redick an actual team because I feel like he can be a good coach. But not with Walmart cashiers as players. And as far as the Hawks concerned, if they don't do anything worthwhile this year, we're gonna have to have a conversation about Trae Young.
That's
hey, if y'all need more players, I'm sure Cam Reddish and Christian Wood are still available.
No, we're
running back.
Hey, I know who the Lakers will take.
Hey, Vincent, your shift at Walmart pushing carts is ready. It's already picked out.
You know who they may give the bet minimum to, since the Lakers didn't give it to Gary Trent Jr. They didn't give it to Gary Trent Jr. You know who they may get a bet minimum to?
Who's that?
Kyle Kuzma. They may give it to him.
I watch another team the entire season.
They may have enough money to give it to him, since they didn't want to give it to Gary Trent Jr. They didn't want to give it to him, but they may get Kyle Kuzma. They may have the money to give Kyle Kuzma the bet minimum. And like
that was so dumb.
I literally worried about Mo. Though. I'm worried about you, Mo, with them Lakers.
That was so dumb.
Just dumb.
Just the dumbest front office in the NBA. Just so dumb. So dumb.
Get rid of Rob Pelinka. I am tired of
They
him.
got too many of their friends up in there. Pelinka, Kurt Rambis, his wife. They gotta get up.
Man, how much the bet minimum was when you got Gary Trent Jr.?
That's insane. How do we not pay Gary Trent Jr.? That was so dumb. That was a layup, and they blew a layup. That was so stupid.
I'm glad y'all blew that layup. That's all I'm going to say.
Like,
we can't get nothing right. We didn't draft Whitmore. So stupid.
You wasted a damn pick on Bronny.
Dumb.
Hey, who y'all got, Mo? Y'all got Hood Shafino?
Shafino, is he even in the league?
No.
I told people draft night Josefino was a bum. Jesus Christ.
He off the team in less than a year.
He was Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
We got the worst scouts in the NBA. We got the worst scouts in the NBA.
They really do be picking random guys at times.
They pick dollar store employees.
Then they finally get one right in Dalton Connect, and then they like destroy his confidence by trying to trade him.
They ruined him.
It's best for him to just get him over there.
Right.
They want
Jory, they ruined him. They ruined him. They tried to trade him. And ever since he's come back, the man can't shoot. He ruined.
Exactly.
He ruined.
Hey, the man was literally playing good basketball for the Lakers, and they tried to trade him away. He was no more the same.
Trade away for medical mark over in Charlotte.
He never got over it. Now he a bricklayer. They're gonna ruin him.
Oh,
and that's exactly what Rob Pelinka gets for that dumbass decision. Why would you do that for an injury-riddled center who has gout, who can't stay healthy? Why would you even risk that? Where was the neurons in his brain firing off?
I know he didn't have nothing to do with it, but I blame LeBron.
I do blame LeBron. This is somehow his fault.
Somehow he's connected to this.
Hey, that's probably the reason.
You know why it's fault? Because as long as he's on that roster, it's gonna be a win now team. Because they can't let the senior let King James stink for 1 year, even though his play has been slipping.
Hey, that's probably the reason why Maxi Kleber got on the floor because of LeBron. He probably wanted him on the floor.
You're laughing, but you know how Reddick's thinking was. We need more spacing. Kleber's the shooter. He absolutely made that move for LeBron. Stupid move, but he made that move.
The hilarious part about that is Maxey hasn't been a shooter in like 3 years.
Exactly. I know that. You know that. My dog knows that. The refrigerator in my kitchen knows that.
That's the man first game coming off a broken foot, and he plays. You don't put those sides on the floor, and he plays. He ain't been played in 2 months off a broken foot, and you pick game 5 elimination game to put him in.
I just feel like this season, all of my professional teams have conspired to piss me off. All three of them.
We put together a videotape.
Make me mad.
That Rudy Gobert is going to get in a Hall of Fame based off of the tape from the Lakers series.
Like, you let this big ass old stale French fry run up and down the court on the rim with ease. Defense is like Swiss cheese. You let the worst offensive player that I've seen in my life give you 34. I'm 24. Rudy Gobert is literally legit, has the worst offense I have ever seen. And they let that man go apeshit in the paint.
And he was shooting fadeaway. He shot a fadeaway.
He did a finger roll.
He shot a fadeaway.
And fadeaways and all of that other stuff. I'm like,
we lost because Rudy Gobert beat y'all, and Luka couldn't guard Julius Randle. Luka couldn't guard nobody.
No.
Yeah, that was funny, bro. I had to get a laugh in.
No, but I had a great time. I hope Kyle, Jory, I hope you guys, Coach, come back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back on. Just let me know.
Yeah, that was like the fastest show we do when we have these kind of people on. We can just chop it up and laugh and have a good time. So anytime you guys want to come on, hop on, guys.
Hey, y'all just send me a text. I'll send me a text, but I am worried about you and J Dub, Mo. I am worried about y'all. Don't worry, I am worried.
You know what? Don't worry about me because my Titans are 1-5, and we just fired our coach, and I'm still here.
Well, we gonna really see
and
if it's
my Braves stunk too, and I'm still here.
We gonna really see if it's the coach or it's the players actually bad. We gonna really see if that. You'll know that by this week.
It's the coach. It's the coach. I already know what it is.
You'll find out. You'll find out. You'll find out.
Callahan is terrible.
This week gonna tell you that.
Say Kyle, Jory, Coach. Anytime y'all want on, we go there like the same time every week. So you all are more than welcome to. We definitely love having you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that being said, we thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you check out tomorrow. We got some Passion and Precision. If you get bored in the meantime, go watch Rudy Gobert shoot fadeaways. That being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you for tuning in to the And One podcast. If you like our content, you can find more on the Wire to Wire Podcast Network on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. Want more And One? Find it on Wire to Wire. Like and share our Facebook page and join the And One Discord. Grab the link to join from our Facebook. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day.